Alright, look what we got going on here today. We're going to put this dual snorkel hood scoop on this duster, and I'm going to show you a little bit how I'm measuring it and what I'm going to do. So how did I get it on there straight? Well, first of all, I set it where I liked it by eye. And after you center it by eye to where you think it looks good, and you're sitting here looking at the car and you're like, oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. So you just simply measure from that distance over to the crack in the hood. It's really that easy. Line it up with the stud underneath there, bring it on over, and then do it to the other side, and then do it to the front, and that way your hood scoops on there straight. Okay? Really, if it looks good by eye, you know, who's gonna know? Who's gonna bring out a tape measure and see if you're a you know, 30,000ths of an inch off or something? Okay, without the bolts in there, you can kind of see I got a gap. It sits level in the center. If I get the back sealed, the front's off. Front sealed, the back's off. So what I'm going to do is I just kind of marked where it's touching. I'm going to it's marked where it's touching there with a little bitty dot, and I'm just going to sand the bottom of that fiberglass. See if I can get it to sit level. Okay, so I sanded, filed, ate up about a half hour of my time, but I had to sand out the middle here to get it to sit just a lot more flush and to where I'm happy with it. Okay, just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of what you're going to be cutting out. A lot of people just cut out this whole entire triangle there. You can do that. I'm going to be cutting out approximately where you see that finger drawing of that circle. Now, the last place you ever want this stuff going is right in your air cleaner. You don't want metal shavings in your engine, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a piece of cardboard over all of this and a blanket on top to catch everything that might happen, and probably another piece of cardboard. I'm going to cut the hole. You can even remove the hood if you want, but I'm not going to do that. So, alright. I covered up the whole entire engine compartment with a rug, and even up there with a vent wood. I don't want no chips coming inside there and you go down the road and little shavings coming out. Yeah, not cool. And now I'll put this on here, a cardboard, just so it'll help catch, be easier to get, because I may use this rug to land to work on something or something, who knows. Alright, I got this gallon paint can. It's 6.5 inches in diameter. So from right here at the center where my carb would be, I made a dot 3 1/4, 3 1/4, and 3 1/4. So when I put the can on there, we should pretty much have it centered. Alright, so I'm going to drill a hole right about here, enough to get, so I can just a regular drill hole. And then I'm going to stick my jigsaw blade in there, and that's how I'll start. Come right here and just follow the circle. Okay, just vacuumed out all the little shavings I could find, and there's the hole. Alright, now I just got to punch the holes where the scoop mounts and bolt her on. And some people, just so you know, use a gasket underneath there and stuff, but I'm just going to bolt it on and see. So I got the outline here. I'm going to try to set this on here. I'm sure people got better ways of doing this than I do. But anyways, I'm going to try to set this on here as level and straight. And if you come up here, I got all the bolts in with grease on them. So let's see how this works out. Alright, here's my pattern. You can see the bolts. So I'm going to drill the holes just a little bit bigger than the bolts, so before I tighten up the scoop, I will have just a hair wiggle room. Alright, it's on there. It's mounted. Tell you what, to be honest with you, it was a pain. Not a whole lot of cooperation. You can see that I did get this to seal all the way around there, except for the little thing in the back there that they left. But this is one of those ones that you can get off of eBay. There's just a couple things about it. They put one of these in the back. They didn't put it in the front. It was hard to get everything to lay flush. I spent about a half hour, about 15 minutes aside with a file, getting this to lay flush on the hood. Overall, I'm happy with it because this car is not a show car. It's not one that's going to go to Barrett Jackson Auto auction or anything like that. Okay, this car only has to make me happy. It's got an old school look to it. Nothing about it's perfect. Just an old 318 car. One reason why I love 318 cars is, you know, you don't get all that, hey, you know what, that's a H code 340 car, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be doing it. You know what, Well, first of all, it's my car, my time, my money. I'll do what I want. Second of all, this is a 318 car. Everything I do pretty much enhances the value of it. So anyways, it's on there. I think it looks nice. I'll pop the hood, show you what it looks like underneath. There's the hole. I can take this air cleaner off. Let it just go right straight through there. Maybe even seal this off around there. If I wanted to do something like that, the dragway, I could get one of those K&N filter tops where it breathes through the top. A lot of things I can do. You can see there where it's bolted through. But overall, this was not what I would call a nice fitting, easy job.